Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215. Right now, we're in the state of Louisiana. We're in the city of New Orleans. We're going to be doing a driving tour of the St. Roch neighborhood, which I believe is located in the 9th Ward. It's one of the several neighborhoods that lie in the 9th Ward area. So we're going to focus on St. Roch today. Right now, we are at Franklin Ave. We just got off the highway. We're gonna make this left-hand turn at Franklin Ave. It's 67 degrees right now. We have relatively clear skies, a few scattered clouds. On my right-hand side, you can see some residential homes. One of them has a tarp on top of the property. I've noticed that throughout a few of the tours that we did here in New Orleans, in different neighborhoods, there was houses with tarps on top of their roof. I don't know if it's to prevent a leak. We saw one of them that was decked out with solar panels that had tarps on it also. The tarps were under the solar panel. Under a bridge right now. I believe this is the highway. What's that? 610 and the 10 highway. We got some graffiti on my left hand side. I've been seeing a lot of graffiti too throughout the city. A lot of it. A lot of throw ups, a lot of pieces, a lot of tags. All on my right and all on my left. A lot of graffiti. We're passing a climate self-storage on my left. We got Vic's Auto Glass on my right hand side. We got several businesses on my right. We're passing Agriculture Street. Franklin Agriculture. You can see the skyline on my right hand side. That's the downtown New Orleans business district. Under us was Florida Ave. We just passed that. Passing Law Street. Alright. We're at North Dorgenus. Franklin and North Dorgenus. Alright, so we're officially in the St. Roch neighborhood. I'm gonna make a right-hand turn. We'll start to explore, see what it looks like. Hopefully the streets are in better shape. I'm gonna drive slow for the sake of the vehicle. If the vehicle was a transformer and it had emotions, it'll be really mad at me right now for me driving it through all these bumpy streets. All right, we're at Painters, the intersection of Painters and Roch Blave. All right, we're gonna continue traveling forward. We're in a residential neighborhood. Got a large yard on my left hand side. I got a car behind me. I'm gonna allow this car to go by because these potholes are incredible. You're more than welcome to go by me. I see you. They were trying to follow me through this, but I would rather have them go and not rush us. We got two palm trees on my right. Huge palm trees. Right in front of their driveway. I'm gonna turn on the air just so we can get a little bit of cool air circulation in here. There's some roosters on my right hand side inside an open yard. We got a Ford on my left hand side, the Fusion, the hybrid, smashed. Looked like they got into a collision. It was destroyed. We're now at Arts. We have more cars behind me. I'm just gonna pull over to the side in case they want to pass me. I don't want to hold them up. And we got the United States Postal Service behind me. I just saw the chicken crossing the street. In my rear view mirror, I was looking for the post office person to go by, and I saw a chicken running across the street. Happy Snacks, nachos, drinks, hot dogs, snowballs. That was a food cart on my left hand side. Got two gentlemen holding a discussion on my left hand side. Got a couple people out here hanging out. We're at Music Street. Music and North Rock Blave. We got a house for sale on my right, you see it? 2553 North Rock Blave, New Orleans, Louisiana. You guys can look up that price if you want to learn how much they want for the property, if you're interested in moving into this neighborhood. Rock Blave is spelled R-O-C-H-E-B-L-A-V-E. We're on St. Roch Ave and North Rock Blave. We got a vehicle in front of us. He looks like he's looking down at his phone. I'm going to slowly but surely lean across this avenue. Yeah, he was looking down for quite some time. I think he was responding to a message or something. All right, so it's pretty bumpy roads. Pretty bumpy. It's not as bad as it's not as bad as, let's say, the 17th Ward. We was in Hollygrove. I took a drive through Hollygrove, and Hollygrove streets were hurtful. Hollygrove had a lot of potholes, but this, you know, this is a little bit better so far. Check out that bus on my right. See how they painted a bunch of flowers on it? Cheese bus. We're passing Spain. We're at Rock Blave in Spain. We got a dude on my right who just had a cat on his shoulder. Yo, my God, you're a cat man. Instead of cat woman, you're cat man. Yo, he was walking with a cat on his shoulder and the cat just jumped off. That cat really likes him. Either that or he really likes cats. That is crazy. If you rewind that and you zoom into him, you'll see a cat jump off his shoulders. At first I thought it was like two, maybe like ferrets, black ferrets or something. Like he literally, I knew he had some type of animal on his shoulder. I just didn't think it was a cat, but I guess as the cat was wrapped around both shoulders, it looked like two different creatures. So they jumped off and I saw it was one cat. So we got one-story houses on my left, one-story houses on my right. We're currently on Mandeville. We just came off of Rock Blave. We're now on Mandeville Street. Check out their raised fire hydrant on my right. You see how it's raised up? It has like a sewer pipe coming from the ground. It's silver and then it has like a tan cap. We're at Mandeville and North Tonti Street. I can make a right or I can go left. I think I'm gonna go left. I'm going slow because these bumps. We're at Spain and North Tonti. So St. Roch is a neighborhood of the United States city of New Orleans, a subdistrict of the Bywater district area. Its boundaries are defined by the City Planning Commission, Lafreniere Street, Paris Avenue, I-610, Benefit Street, and Dahlia Walk to the north. Wow, that's a whole bunch of streets to the north. Peoples and Almonaster Avenues to the east. St. Claude Avenue to the south. Elysian Fields Avenue, Hope, Frenchmen, Duels, St. Anthony, Industry, Island, and Agriculture Streets. AP Tureaud Avenue, Abundance, Republic, Treasure, and Dugue Streets, and Florida and St. Bernard Avenues to the west. That's a whole lot of avenues and streets to the west. Wow. We got crows on my right now. I got curious and I decided to figure out, like, why do I see so many crows here? And crows migrate towards warm environments, and that's one of the main birds you see in New Orleans in your backyard. Like, you'll find, they said several. I think they said woodpeckers, they said sparrows, and mainly crows. So that's why in the last couple tours we did a few of them, and I kept hearing like crows, and I was like, wow, why is there so many crows? We're at Tanti and Music, and it makes sense. So the total density of this neighborhood as far as people, population as of the year 2010, 3,255 people in St. Roch. See that Christmas display on my left? Wow. They had a huge Christmas display. The house on my right is raised up on cinder blocks. The whole entire house is raised. That's good and bad. I know they do that because of the flooding, but then you probably get critters and animals and rodents that hide under your property. So, kind of sucks. We got a gentleman over here in the street taking a walk. He has a bag in his hand. See him with the yellow polo shirt. Alright. We got a church on my left hand side. That's the Good News Baptist Church. We're still swerving potholes. So I'm going to relay a little bit of information that you guys can find on the internet. If you want to learn more about the St. Roch neighborhood, you can feel free to visit Google and or Wikipedia and learn more. The city of New Orleans was founded by the French in the early 1700s, ruled for 40 years by the Spanish, and declared territory of the United States in 1803 with the Louisiana Purchase. All right, we're going to focus on traffic right now. Got a young woman on my right. She looks like she's about to get into her vehicular device, her vehicle. We can go a little further. I believe the next block is the, matter of fact, let's take it. Let's take it up to the boundary. Oh, there's a little dog out here, a little teeny dog. Looks like a boy dog. I said boy and he jumped. It is a boy because he lifted his leg. Hold on, is he hungry? He ran the opposite way. Cause I was about to go give him some dog food. Oh no, that's the dude's dog. All right, cool. Yeah, cool. There's a dude like half a block up that's walking another dog, and he just called that little tiny dog, and the dog went running. So that's good. Cause I was about to get out and offer him some food. We're at Franklin and Tanti. We're gonna cross over Franklin. This is kind of like a high traffic street. We got a few more cars and then we'll cross. They just keep on coming. It's like a computer glitch. We got one more after this and then I'm gonna take it. We got it. Notice that large crater in the ground on my right hand side. During the Spanish period, starting in 1763, the laws allowed for a free people of color, or gens de color. Being near many waterways, New Orleans was able to easily import and export goods to and from the Caribbean, South America, and Europe. That's absolutely true, because this place is surrounded by water. There's more water than land, and that's a fact, and that's incredible if you wrap your mind around that. We're at North Tonty and Eads. Take it one more block up. I believe the next block is the border. But it doesn't seem like the streets are getting any better. On the way over here, we seen like some side communities. They look relatively new. They looked a lot newer than these communities. They seem to have a little bit, while his front windshield was smashed, they seem to have a little bit better roads, but that's probably because they're newer communities. Like, you know, when they manufacture newer communities. But these original communities, probably the OG neighborhoods, the streets are horrible. All right, I'm gonna make this right hand turn. This is the border. This is Almonaster Ave. I'm gonna turn right on Almonaster. We got Mama's Cooking, fresh hot food, and po' boys. We smelled something too. It smells kind of awkwardly weird. I wonder if it's the po' boy. To me, it smells awkwardly weird. I don't know if, you know, it smells weird to anyone else, but it's a foreign scent. We got some hard hat workers right here on my left hand side. They're doing some street work. We're passing Eads. We're at North Miro and Eads. Oh my gosh, I smell like seafood. Like some type of, I don't know, shrimp, fish, octopus. It's like a weird scent. We got an abandoned building on my left hand side. We got Luke Assembly of God on my right hand side. We're at Franklin and North Miro. With New Orleans' growth as a major port city in the 19th century, many neighborhoods began to develop as people migrated to the more promising areas. We're at Franklin and Miro. Look, they're doing a roof on my right-hand side. They're throwing a new roof up. You see it? There's a guy up there. They're listening to bachata. They're probably Dominican, because 9 times out of 10, bachata, Dominicans be rocking out to that, like beep 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 beep. We're at Miro and Painters. We got a dog on my right hand side. We got 2 dogs. Oh, but the woman is out front. She's out front, so I think they may be. I'm hoping they're her dogs. They're not just randomly walking in front of her house. I would have jumped out, gave him some food, but I didn't want to seem like a weirdo. She's like, "What are you doing, trying to feed my dogs?" I'm allowed this car to fly by me because he's insistent on doing so. Go ahead. You're more than welcome to go. Another one. People drive really fast here. I don't know how they do it with the bumps. We got Miro Express on my left-hand side. Looks like a little grocery store. We just passed Music in Miro. We're back at St. Roch Ave. There's no stop sign here, but out of habit, I tend to like to just slow down. You don't know who's going to be flying from the opposite direction. We got a house for sale on my left, 2336. What's that? St. Roch Ave, New Orleans, Louisiana. We're approaching Spain. You can see this house on my right hand side. There's a gentleman on the porch, and they got solar panels up top. We had 4 young women on my left hand side taking a walk. We're passing Mandeville. We could take it a little further because Mandeville on the other block to the highway right here in front of us, and I didn't want to go right under the highway. But we can take it right here. See if I can make a left here. Or even better, let's make a right here, and then see if we can make another right, and then come down that block that we just passed. Because we haven't been focused so much on the up and down. We've been going like west to east. We haven't been doing so much north to south. They got little sidewalks, little tiny ones. We got a house right here on my left. See it boarded up? That burgundy one, brownish burgundy, abandoned. Oh, there's a rooster out here. Holy smokes! I'm gonna give him some dog food. I'll give her little dog food. Rooster friend. Oh, it disappeared, man. You're like Flash. You're like lightning. Where'd you go to? Harry Houdini in like rooster form. Well, at least I tried. All right, we're at Marigny and Tonti. Marigny and Tonti. We're gonna make this right on Mandeville. We're turning right on Mandeville. I got another car behind me. They're texting, but they're driving a little fast. They're looking down at their phone. The phone is over the steering wheel. I'm gonna let them go by though, because you already know they're from Tennessee, so they're not far from here. They're doing another roof on my left-hand side. We had a boarded up house on my left, or on my right, I should say. On my left, they're doing the house. And look at the house on my left. That red one on the corner. It's raised, not 3 feet. That's raised like 6 feet, 5-6 feet. You see this, like the stone pillars? It's on cinder blocks. They put their whole house up on cinder blocks. I guess because of the flooding, right? We got 2 gentlemen out here, 3 gentlemen. 2 of them are working on something, a little project. It looked like they were laying a gasket on a cover. I don't know if it's a valve cover. I didn't get a good look at it, but that's what it looked like. Let's make this left-hand turn. We're on Galvez, turning left. Oh, check it out. Here's a bike lane on my right. And this street looks a little bit better. As far as paving goes, it's a lot better paved. It's still a little rough because it's like tile segments. It's not an asphalt street. It's like cement tiles. Oh, there's a boarded up house right here at the corner of Galvez and Spain. There's some mattresses and everything thrown out there. Right next to the abandoned house. We'll probably spin the block and check that out later. I gotta remember to go up Spain. Got another car behind me. Let me pull over. Several cars, I should say. We got police that's about to go by us too. I pulled over. The van behind me pulled over him. You see that green van? And then the cop just went through both of us. Alright, let me make this merge. Right, we got the Greater Ebenezer Baptist Church on our left. See the roof on my left? You see how they got the tarps up top? So, speaking of roof, I guess they have really weak roofs. We got a house for sale on my left at Music and Galvez Street. Yeah, the roofs to most of the houses seem compromised. And I don't think that has anything to do with flooding. Does it have to do with raining? Like, I guess, does it rain a lot here? Like, are the rains really, really, really bad? Look, there's a house over here on my left that's leaning. Look at it. Wow, it's missing half of the house. Wow, that's condemned for sure, for sure. We're at North Galvez and Arts Street. Got these females behind me. I'm gonna let them pass. Check it out on my right. Front bumper. Somebody's front bumper and that pile of trash. There's a house for sale on my right that reads "Too Late." It looks in horrible shape. It looks like an apartment. 2530 Galvez, New Orleans, Louisiana. We're at Painters and Galvez. We're back at Franklin Ave. So remember earlier I was saying that with New Orleans' growth as a major port city in the 19th century, many neighborhoods began to develop as people migrated to more promising areas. One of the neighborhoods that came into play was this neighborhood, St. Roch. Originally called Faubourg Franklin, I guess that was the full name of the neighborhood. The neighborhood began to develop in 1830 when the Pontchartrain Railroad connected the Faubourg Marigny. Let me focus on crossing this intersection. They had a light there, so that was convenient. The Faubourg Marigny with the settlement of the Milneberg on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain. I guess that's how you say it, Pontchartrain. There's a lot of lakes, rivers, and all that around here. Mississippi River runs straight through Louisiana, so we're surrounded by water. Let's make this right-hand turn. There's no sign that says otherwise that we can't make a right. All right, we're gonna turn right over here. Oh, there's a house that's in dilapidated condition across the street. On my left. Horrible shape, falling apart. Ouch. It's like you can feel the bumps. Well, you can't feel them, but I can feel them. They hurt my soul. Every time I hit a bump, it hurts my soul. All right, we're back at Franklin. Franklin is a tricky street without the stoplights. We're on Johnson Street, the intersection of Johnson and Franklin Ave. So if you want to read more history, you can always click the description box in this video, and I attach a wiki link so you guys can read and learn more about the neighborhood and or town. We're gonna cross over. I think we got it right away right about now. Cool, we made it across the first half. I feel like I'm playing Frogger every time I do this. Let's make this left-hand turn. We got R&E Automotive on my left-hand side. We're at North Johnson and Painters. We got a busted rear windshield on my left on that Mazda. A boarded up house on my left. There was a boat on my right. A bright yellow and purple house on my left. An ash blue house on my right. It looks like they spray painted that house purple, because the lines that cross over, they're circular and they're like done with a spray paint. Pretty much like spray paint can. We're on Arts and Johnson. We got some nice plants outside on my right. Colorful houses on my right. Pink, purple. Wow, look at that. They went in with the color of that, and that looked like a tiny home. No, I know it's not. It actually was a lot longer from the backside, but from the front, it fooled me. We're approaching Music Street. We're on Johnson and Music. Again, the house on my right-hand side looks well maintained. The one that's on the corner, you got a little baby cute palm tree. You see it? You see how cute that palm tree is? That tree's so small. Look at it. Look at it. Makes you just want to pick it up and take it with you. That's a newborn palm tree. All right, we're approaching St. Roch Ave once again. We're at St. Roch. We have a park on my left-hand side. It looks like it has basketball courts and all of that. All right, let's see where we want to go. Do we want to go right or do we want to go left? So this park right here on my left-hand side is St. Roch Park. St. Roch Park. And on my right is St. Roch Ave. Both of these blocks is St. Roch Ave. Johnson is St. Roch. We said we were going to go up Spain. Spain is the next block. So let's go straight, make a right, go up Spain. I wanted to check out that abandoned house with the mattress and all that thrown out front. And then we will make a left and try to come back on course. All right, we're at Spain now, Johnson in Spain. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. We got a lot of colorful artwork right there on that fence. You see the fence that's enclosing this house? They really did a number on that artwork. Maybe we could come back around and take a peek at that too. Meanwhile, I just want to go up Spain because I did say I wanted to remember that. Look on my left. You see the rooftops? You see how the rooftops? And they got spray paint written on it. S11, S14. I wonder what that signifies. Punch buggy, no punch back. There's a beetle on my left-hand side. Punch whoever's next to you. I don't care if it's your mother, your brother, your father, your sister, your niece, your nephew, your pet fish. Go in that fish tank and punch him in the throat. Say no. We're at North Galvez in Spain. Look at that abandoned house on my left. It's boarded up. Whoa, we got a New Orleans fire truck passing us. Check that out. Luckily we came around because we would have never saw that. We would have never saw that if we didn't come back through here. Look, we got mattresses dumped here on my left. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven, but 8 mattresses. And some of them look like they had bed bugs and little black dots and stuff on them. 8 mattresses dumped in one spot. So either everybody's been throwing their mattresses there and they've been piling up, or one house just upgraded all their mattresses. But look at this property. This property looks in good shape. They got a garage. It has a staircase that takes you upstairs. Let's make this left on North Miro. We were already on Miro, but we're gonna bang a left and then bang another left and come back to our course because we want to check out that painting that was on that side fence and then get back to following what we were following to begin with. Look at this roof on my left. You see how the roof, the tiles and all that's peeling up? They try to use some roofing paper to cover it, but that didn't do the trick. This is the house on my left that's elevated to the extreme. And we're gonna make this left on that Manville. We already came through here. This is the one with the speedboat on my right and all of that stuff. This is an extremely bumpy block. Extremely bumpy. All right, we're gonna make this left again on North Galvez, and then we'll end up making a right-hand turn. I think this is the block. Was this the block? No, it wasn't. It was the next block because we already went through here. We go to the next block. This is a do not enter, so there's no way that we're gonna be able to do that. Can I make a right? No, it doesn't look like I can make a right either. This is all one-way territory. So I wanted to go straight to make a left. That was the block with the artwork. That sucks. Maybe I can make a right on Spain. I think Spain goes both ways. We're at Spain and Galvez. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Spain. Is Spain a one-way? Spain's a two-way. Cool. Sometimes you can't tell. You got to look at how the cars are parked. That's what I do. I just see if there's cars parked both ways. If there's cars parked both ways, boom, it's a two-way. If there's cars parked one way, it's probably a two-way, but you just never know. See, this house right here on my right has the painting. Let me go right. Let me just show y'all the paint. Might as well. We're right here next to it. This is interesting that they did this on the side of the house. And it hasn't been vandalized yet. It looks nice. It has guitars. has different colors, a lot of colors: pink, orange, yellows, greens, blues, purples. I said it hasn't been vandalized because, you know, graffiti artists, this city got a lot of graffiti. They tend to like to leave their mark. They like to tag up and, you know, paint. Let's make this left-hand turn on Mandeville. Is it possible? Oh boy. I think Mandeville there's a one-way. This is one of the blocks that was a one-way. Oh man. Well, at least we tried. Look at this old Ford on my left. This is a nice Ford. Real nice Ford. Let's make this left and come out of this. I think we're on a one-way. Yeah, we definitely was on a one-way. Good, man. You're more than welcome to go. And I'm gonna allow this car to go. This Saturn. Where you wanna go? Oh, you going that way? My bad. So she's cycling. She's enjoying the day. She has purple and blue hair. Very interesting. Ah, these streets are something else. It looks like you're stalking her by slowly driving next to her, but only if she knew. Well, she knows because she's on a bicycle, but it probably don't feel the same as it does in the car. We're at North Pure and Spain. I'm gonna go straight one more block, and then I'm gonna make a right because we can't go any further. I believe that's St. Roch's Park right in front of us. We're gonna make this right-hand turn on St. Roch Ave. And the St. Roch playground on my left. Right in front of us, we got St. Roch Community Church. Pastor J.B. Watkins, located at 1738 St. Roch Ave. You can visit www.stroch.org. Alright, we're passing St. Roch Ave once again. It looks like we got a church and above ground cemetery on my right hand side. We're at North Roman. Just past North Roman. I think I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna do some left to right because we've been going well, in this case I'm gonna do some north to south because we've been doing west to east or east to west. We're gonna do some, you know, north to south so y'all can see what the little blocks look like. Oh man, another bumpy street. We're at North Prieur. It's spelled P-R-I-E-U-R, but since this has French influence, it's probably like Prior or Prior. Maybe Prior. We're at Music and Prior. We got a church on my left-hand side. We got 3 young women on my right-hand side taking a walk. We're at North Johnson and Music, the intersection of North Johnson and Music. We're going to continue to go forward. We're passing North Galvez. So remember earlier I was telling you that there was a few neighborhoods in 9th Ward. It wasn't just only St. Roch. You got St. Roch, St. Claude, Bywater, Florida, and Desire. Those are the other neighborhoods that's also here. But we're just driving through one of the neighborhoods. We're passing North Miro. You got a lower 9th Ward and you got an upper 9th Ward. Passing a FedEx on my left. Got a few gentlemen outside talking on my right. Passing North Tonti. We're gonna make this complete stop. Alright, now we're at North Rock Blade and Music. The gentleman on my right hand side talking on the porch, sitting, talking on the phone. So there are some notable people, famous people that came from the 9th Ward. Now I'm not sure what neighborhoods exactly they came from out of the 9th Ward. If it was St. Roch or if it was one of the other few neighborhoods that we named. But I'm just gonna go over a few of those names in case any of you guys might know them. Among the famous natives and residents of the 9th Ward are music legend Fats Domino, Magic NBA player Eldridge Rescanner, or Rec Kanzer, or Kastner, I'm sorry. Let me repronounce his name because I think I just slaughtered his name. Passing North Dorginus. So his name is Eldridge Rec Kasner. NFL player Marshall Falk, authors Kalamu Ya Salam and Poppy Z. Bright, actor John LaRoquette, trumpeter Kermit Ruffins, and the prominent Bautista musical family. In case you guys knew any of them. Now, I will, we got a Class C RV on my right. We're approaching Law Street. We should make a right. Let's make, no, I think I think Law Street was one of the first blocks that we started off. But we did come through Law. We came through Law. So I think that I am going to, I'm gonna go forward and then go one more block to the right. We're at Florida Ave. All right, let's make this right-hand turn on Florida Ave. Make this right-hand turn on Florida and Arts. We're turning up Arts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I just wanted to plant the seed. We didn't show you guys the whole entire 9th Ward. We didn't show you guys the whole entire St. Roch neighborhood, but I just wanted you to see what it looked like and, you know, to let you know that it does exist. If you want to learn more about it, you can visit the internet. I want to say thank you guys all for watching. Please leave your thoughts, share your knowledge, share your comments, share any information you have about the neighborhood. If you've ever been here, if you live here, let us know. Teach us. Talk to us in the comment section. All comments are greatly appreciated. Please consider subscribing. and smashing that thumbs up button. This is your homeboy Tune, Mr. Tune 215, Mr. Tune be chilling. Look it, there's a dog on my left hand side. Mr. Tunicalifragilistic expialidocious. Y'all know. Philadelphia too. And I'm tuning out.